Greetings from all my whiskey lovers and 891 subscribers. Thank you very much for those who subscribe. And of course, there's a room for improvement. I see about 87% of the people watching are still not subscribers. So please, after watching the video, consider it. It's much appreciated. We are working towards that 1,000 subscribers. With that little bit of a housekeeping out of the way, tonight we are looking at the 10-year-old Bladnoch. It is an old bourbon expression bottled at 46.3% ABV. It is natural color. It is non-chill filtered. So they are ticking all the boxes. It is from a Lowland distillery in Scotland. So I'm quite looking forward to it. It's not something that you see all over. I love the bottle. I love the bottle shape. So for me, I'm a little bit of a sucker for a good packaging or a good shaped bottle. I just did that Verliers single malt from Belgium. Oh, I love that bottle, that the art deco bottle that I have. So a nice bottle is always nice. And of course, once it's finished, you can use it as a decanter or maybe also make your own infinity bottle. So quite a nice bottle to have in your collection. I always feel I don't want to throw these nice bottles away, so I keep on adding it up. My wife keeps on telling, when are you going to get rid of the empty bottles? So a little bit of a situation. I do like a nice bottle. So on to tonight's whiskey, the Bladnoch 10-year-old. Color-wise, natural color. And as you can see, quite light gold. 10-year-old. Ex-bourbon cask, so I expect a lot of sweetness in it. I do love an ex-bourbon cask whiskey. I love the sweetness, the lightness, the fruity flavors that come out. And the first discovery was the Glencadam series from 10-year-old up to 25-year-old. I love them all. So I'm quite looking forward to this one, Lowland. And of course, love the color. It looks quite a little bit of a viscosity. If you look at the legs forming, it does look quite nice, slow, thick legs. So there's a little bit of a oiliness in it. So on the nose, on the Bladnoch 10-year-old ex-bourbon, cheers. Ooh, this is nice. Now, it is... even at the 46.7% ABV, I don't get a lot of that. Maybe a little bit of agitation. I know Ralphie is going to have a baby. If I do a little bit of agitation, I get some of that ethanol notes coming out. But immediately, within 2-3 seconds, it just settles down and it gives me apple cider. Loads and loads of apple cider, sweet apple cider. There's a hint of a cinnamon, just barely visible. A little floral note coming out. But apples. A little bit of a raisin note. It's quite similar to your dessert wine, a white dessert wine. So that sweetness is really coming out. A hint of a dust as well. A little dusty note just at the end. This is really nice. So if you are into whiskey that needs to be sweet, I think this is can be one for you. Wow, this is really nice. On the taste, cheers. A little bit of an alcohol bite. The heat of that 46.7% definitely there. Sweetness is there. A hint of a bitterness coming out, but just to offset that sweetness. And when that sweetness just covers your mouth with that warm aftertaste of that little bit of a higher ABV. Just want to make sure the sweetness is there. That maybe more into that dessert wine, that you've got that lovely sweetness. The only thing I did not translate, I thought it's going to be a little bit more oily. Was not oily, so it's quite a little bit of a sour note. That apple note is still there, and when that hint of that bitterness coming out, but just a hint of that. Quite an interesting taste. Not really corresponding. I was hoping for a little bit more apple, but then again, I might as well just drink apple cider. Really nice. Just one more try. This is definitely for me a nice summer sipper. Something that you can sit here on the veranda overlooking the gardens. And of course, maybe get a barbecue going, or braai in my country, and just sit back and enjoy it. Not really complicated. It's got a little bit of that one-tone effect of that apple cider, and that apple cider for me comes in the nose and it comes into the taste. A little bit of vanilla, well, a lot of vanilla now. So if you give it a little bit of time, there's definitely some big vanilla notes also appearing. And of course, ex-bourbon cask, you expect that extraction of that little bit of a vanilla note. Wow, that's now 2 whiskies in a row, budget whiskies. This one will cost you around 50-55 euros. So still within the budget range. And if I compare that with a little bit more expensive, the other end of the perspective, the sherry cask, the Verliers was also fantastic. So this is 2 whiskies in a row that I really enjoy. More vanilla now. And with the first pour, I got more of the apples. With some time, it moved into a little bit of a vanilla custard. Oh, really nice. And if you can hear a little bit of snoring, it's my dog. I'm not sure if my microphone is going to pick it up, but I'm going to leave it in. But it's not me or my stomach, it's my dog. Oh, really nice. Absolutely fantastic. Just one more try. Oh, this is so drinkable. Definitely not going to add water to this one. I think the level for me is perfect. If you really need to bring it down a little bit, maybe to a 43, add just a couple of drops of water at a time. Don't ruin this one. Wow, yeah, fantastic. Not going to make a long video. Fantastic whiskey. Let me know what you think. Have you tried the Bladnoch 10-year-old bourbon cask of the old bourbon expression, bottled at 46.7% ABV? Leave a comment. I would like to hear what you think about it. I just want to sit here and smell it. And I'm really going to enjoy, while I'm editing this video, going to enjoy the taste of it. So thank you very much. Please remember to like and subscribe. You came this far. I really appreciated all the comments, all the feedback that I get with all the videos. And I see you next time. Cheers.